Hey everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Devine Miracles channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having an awesome day. I had this feeling, I was thinking all day, what is the messages? What am I going to do today? What are we looking at? And definitely the Dragon Tarot, the Celtic Dragon Tarot stood out to me. So I am going to do a what's coming up in the near future, like within the next 3 to 5 days. Okay, so this is what's coming around you, financially, spiritually, personally, whatever it is, in life in general. So what's coming up in the very near future? I'm going to be doing a live show coming up really soon. Please keep an eye out for my community tab for when I am announcing this. Kind of have to work it in with everybody else. So I'm going live really soon, and I have a few other readings that I really want to be bringing out for you guys. So I hope that you will stick with me. It's been really fun doing these every day. Okay, so the energy of today is really about just being really grateful for where you are, being grateful for what's, coming, because I just feel this anticipation or this excitement happening where we're just about to have something come about, we're really on the edge of it. Okay, so stay very grateful. Hopefully you will follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Divine Miracles. Okay, and I update every day the messages from Spirit. So anyway, starting with the Dragon Tarot, I will most likely also throw in the bonus Imperial Dragons as well. Okay, so number 1 or number 2, I am going to really try hard not to wiggle the stand. I'm sorry, I apologize. Okay, so starting off with number 1, what is coming up for number 1 in the next few days? And I just got the word excitement. Okay, number 1. What is coming up in the very near future for number 1? 1, 2, 3, 4 of those cards. I'm just going with whatever I feel, okay? If you know me by now, you know that that's how it rolls around here. So, okay. And don't forget, my $99 deal is still going strong. So if you want to do that, you talk to me for a couple of hours and we'll just go over what it is that you need, or what healing or reading, past life regression as well. Okay, so what else do we need to know, number 1? That's it. Okie dokie. Are we ready? Okay, number 1, first card. This is what we need to know. This is coming up real soon. Okay, so here's the beginning of the journey. All right, so there's unseen factors around you. There's things around you that you cannot see yet, as you can see in this photo or in this card. He's not really looking at the dragons. He's not even really noticing that the dragons are there. And even this big, large one at the background here, different birds and things, is one here as well. There's dragons everywhere in this photo, right? And he's not noticing them. So he's focusing on where he's going. So this is kind of bringing you that message as well of, start noticing the signs all around you, because something amazing is happening. All the elements need to come into balance. I'm feeling that as well. All the elements need to come into balance. Nature is key. So seeing signs out in nature and following those signs as a way of opening up your abilities as well. Number 1, there's a bonus coming to you. A raise or a bonus. Yeah. And also communication energy here as well. Maybe needing to speak up. Okay, so we'll do an overview of these. What else is coming up? There it is. See, the beginning, the Ace of Swords, and needing to speak, a new beginning with regards to mental, sort of a new mental way of, a new mental, a new way of thinking, a new mental approach is the word I was looking for. Something that has been, these two cards do represent beginnings, by the way. So new job, new workspace, but this is more about you. So this is more about you being able to say what you need to say, and be grateful and stay in that attitude of looking forward to actually having good things happen to you, right? Because we often always think about, oh God, what's going to be like at work and who's going to be there and what kind of mood is it going to be, and walking on eggshells, that needs to stop. If you are walking on eggshells in any situation in your life, you feel unsettled with everything that you do, and possibly you've walked on eggshells your whole life in one way or another. This needs healing if this is the case, but something really positive is just about to kick off if you chose number 1. Okay, because this is kind of like also many opportunities. This is in the next 3 to 5 days. Many opportunities for you to, it's going to be really hard. You need to choose wisely. Try to focus on the thing that's the most important for you at this time, regardless of what anyone thinks. And also remember that you have support here. Okay, so you are supported in all of these cards, but you're not really noticing the support is with you. Okay, it's something that you do. If you notice in these cards, so you have number 1. Okay, so look what you're doing. It's something that you are doing alone here. That you're working out on your own. You're not really noticing the support around you. You're looking at the task ahead. Okay, but you're possibly seeing it as, if you look at this guy's face, it's like, oh, this might be difficult, And he's kind of going, okay, this could also be kind of hard to navigate, right? So remember to breathe, take your time when creating a new path for yourself. Think about what it is that you really want. That's the key message that I'm getting here. It's not what other people want you to do. There's something just about to begin in your life. And, okay, again, a person by themselves, not even noticing the dragon energy. Not even noticing. Okay, so you have all the tools that you need to succeed. There are things that you're sort of doing. You're blocking your way forward a little bit because you're worried about unseen forces perhaps working against you. Maybe you've got a lot of negative energy going on, or you feel negative or something, or you feel like someone is, pushing negative energy towards you. Remember, you have all of the support in the universe flowing there at your disposal. Create barriers. Use the pyramid energy as well. Use dragons to blast off any negative energy away from you. Okay? So it's saying that there is something that you need to deal with over the next 3 to 5 days. Once you've done that, it's clear sailing. Don't forget that you have support with you as well. It's very, very good information here for number 1. You have a lot of support with you every step of the way, and new energy is forming all the time to support your goals, dreams, and visions. Now, the major cards is travel, adversity. So this is normally the chariot in traditional tarot. So maybe this is again talking about that negative energy where you feel like everybody is kind of against you. All right, but you're sailing away from it here. So 3 to 5 days, some of you may be traveling. There may be something that comes up all of a sudden. There may be some kind of issue with cars or vehicles. Transport in general, don't let it get to you. Okay, if you've been kept off the road for some unknown reason, there's always a reason. Okay, that you're being kept safe. So in every negative, there is a positive. All right. And the Seeker. Again, this is following the very first card. Look, the Fool. 0, 0. The Fool, the Seeker. Okay? So this full moon that we just had was certainly an important starting point for you, number one. And I feel like there's a ton of healing here. Most of the energy of these two cards are very green. Okay, so there's a ton of healing for you. The new beginning starting, new opportunities for adventure. You're pushing forward. You're forgetting what everybody else wants you to do. You're doing what you need to do, and you're remaining in a state of anticipation for the best occurrence for you, the best outcomes, right? Something in nature is also giving you many, many answers, okay? Answers that you need. All around, for number one, this is a very, very strong beginning for you in the next 3 to 5 days. Don't discount what you're sensing, all right, or feeling. Don't discount this as being wishy-washy. You really are getting messages. Okay, number one. I'm just seeing if there was anything else I needed to do for you guys. Nope, that's it. Okay, moving on to number two. All right, hi, number two. We are using the Dragon Tarot, the Celtic Dragon. And we are also using the Imperial Dragon cards for some bonus energy. And thank you very much for joining me. I hope that this finds you happy and well. This is what's coming up in the near future. The next 3 to 5 days. How's that? Excitement. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, number two. Okay, number two, you have a little bit of resistance at the moment. Okay, that's what I'm getting from you. Some worries. It's okay. We're going to get there. Okay. All right. 4. Okay, 4 cards. 4 messages. And also the Imperial Dragons. Let's really get the dragon energy happening because we don't want any crap in our way. All right. Remember, this is just a general reading. If you really want to have something more in depth, on the phone with me, my $99 special for 2 hours. It's a long phone call. We're together for 2 hours on the phone doing readings and, counseling and spiritual advice, healing, whatever it is that you had wanted to try. You were able to do it in this session with me. Okay, and it's funny as well. We have a good laugh. So check out my website, devinemiracles.com, or email me so that I can give you an approximate time of when your appointment will be. Okay, ready? Number 2. Let's go. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So I'm there. Okay, so this is for the next 3 to 5 days. Business is going to be going strong. You also have a lot of psychic ability that you may not be tapping into as much as you can. There needs to be an agreement that you're making that you are going to just accept that you have got these spiritual gifts. You just have to accept. That's the first part of any healing, is that you are accepting your gifts. And then from there, they start to blossom. Because you're not saying, oh God, it's too hard. I don't know. I don't sense anything. Other people can do it, but I can't. Why can't I do it? And if you don't feel like you can open anything up, you may have some issues where, for one, you may have trust issues. You may have worthiness issues. You may not feel good enough for anything. You may feel second best. You may feel like you're left out of things. Or you just may not have been taught correctly how to start to really open things up. Okay? But there are some psychic visions coming over the next 3 to 5 days. So you're really going to have to be aware and follow your true instincts. Okay. There's also news from a distance for some of you, and it's about or concerning your future, and it's positive news. Okay, successful news for number 2. I do like getting the Queen of Wands card, and it means something different every time you do it. That was upside down, but I'm not going to read upside down cards, even though the Three of Swords is a card of heartache. I think this came up too a few days ago for some people. It's also a card of loss in some ways, or fearing loss, fearing a problem, fearing people are against you, fearing the negativity. This is not good. You don't want to do this to yourself because you actually create it. So the Three of Swords can indicate a few things. One is, heartache, as we said, actual heart problems for some people. Some people are grieving over someone who has passed, or there has been a shocking incident, or there's been a third person involved in your life, that maybe has caused a bit of chaos for you. But it's on the surface, and that's what I like. When I see a card like this, okay, here it is. We know it's here. And remember, this is in the next 3 to 5 days, that there's something that you might have to deal with that is not exactly an easy task. But remembering, you have the Queen of Wands energy with you, so you're just going to be completely cool with everything. Nothing's really going to get to you. And if things are suddenly getting to you, okay, if something is suddenly annoying you or suddenly upsetting you or suddenly you're overthinking, take notice of that and go, nah, I'm not having it. I'm not having that in my life. I'm not going backwards. I'm not going down. No, I'm not giving into any kind of fear. And that is the message here for this card for you guys. Do not give in to any kind of negative energy or fear or anyone throwing negative energy or drama at you. You don't need it. If you are thinking that there's somebody, negative or jealous around you, then this could also be, just telling you, yeah, okay, so protect yourself, but don't anticipate the worst, okay? So you're getting that message very clearly. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles comes up. There can be issues here with regards to finances. There can be issues with people and people walking away. Remember, we're in this energy of the endings, right? We're in the September energy. It's the 9 energy. Things are closing off. So if someone's walking away from your realm right now, let them go. Do not plead or beg anybody to stay in your energy. It's best to let anybody who feels it's time to leave, to let them move on, because sometimes, I'll tell you this is interesting. Sometimes the very thing that you're trying to help someone with, and you're there and you're trying to help them and you're trying to work it out and you're trying to heal, and like it's all difficult and you're just really trying to make this person see. Sometimes the very thing that you're trying to make them see is not seen or felt until your presence is no longer there. Sometimes someone needs you to move away, to stop dealing, to stop putting up with it, to stop fixing everything, for them to finally get their act together. This is a card of getting a person's act together and you having to allow it. And sometimes it can be a card of, there's been temporary problems with regards to money. You've been upset about money, maybe it's been on your mind or whatever it is. But here the energy I'm getting is a person is not helped until you are not in their life. That's just how it is. It's like you try to explain to your kids until you're black and blue. Oh my God, you need to do this and you need to try and do that, and maybe you need to get off the PlayStation or whatever. And they don't do anything until you're not around anymore. And then they're like, you know what? Gee, mum and dad were trying to get me to do that, or, Now I need to pull my socks up kind of thing. Well, that's what you hope, right? But your presence is needed. You know, you need to back off, or if someone is walking away, let them go and allow this healing, that transformation that you're longing for to happen finally. Doesn't happen with your energy around it. And finally, yay, okay, so finally you let everything go, and you take some time out, and you're very proud of yourself for the results that start coming in. The Nine of Pentacles is you being very proud of yourself, money coming back in after a time of hardship, after a time of stress, and people, drama going on, and all kinds of things happening. And then you're able to take yourself away, maybe even vacation for some of you, and reap the rewards. You need to really be open to receiving right now, okay? And don't push it away with doubts or anything like that. Just keep your heart open. Know that, the Nine of Pentacles energy is very abundant. You're manifesting very easily. And allow that to come through. And your dragons and, animal guides as well here to support you. Okay, you did the right thing, and here's the reward. Getting rewards. I love it. Okay. And the dragon, Imperial Dragon cards, what else did you get? Temperance. Okay, so you come into this balance. Coming into a balance of who you are. And perhaps, this healing energy and this balancing energy, and your chakras balancing, and you're moving forward, and you're getting rid of the old ways of thinking, and, you're doing a really amazing job with your spirituality, better than you think you are, and everything's coming together. Okay, so after a time of stress, it's all coming together, and you have this balanced feeling, which is probably been a long time coming as well. It's like someone that you haven't heard from in a while makes an appearance, and you've been worried about this person. It might be a child, it might be a friend, parent, someone that you've been worried or concerned about, and they turn up. Okay, they start coming together. It's awesome. 3 to 5 days. And look at this protection here. Destiny's here. I love this. So because of all the hard work that you're doing, you are definitely going to be rewarded. You are super, super, super protected at the moment. So even though you had all this fearful energy going on, it's like, don't even worry about it. Draw a pentagram on yourself. Give yourself the protection that you need. Something is being put into place. The ball is rolling, right? So now it's up to you to just keep that positive action going. Keep that ball rolling. You don't want it to stop and carry on and have all that drama again. So don't allow it. Body, mind, and spirit. Allow your destiny to shine through. Allow yourself to relax, knowing that everything that you have been doing for so long now is finally beginning to pay off. In deeper ways and bigger ways than you might think. And, a lot has been happening behind the scenes for you, number 2. And it's finally making its way forward, right? You're going to finally start to notice it. So very, very good cards, number 1, number 2 as well. It's probably worth watching both of these readings, see what you think. So for the next 3 to 5 days, a lot of exciting news and abundance coming forward. Don't give in to any fearful energies. Know that you're getting upgrades within your spiritual development. If someone wants to leave, you need to let them go. Don't hang on to this person anymore. And they will learn the lesson that you've been trying to teach. And sometimes it takes your exit, or just moving your energy away, for them to finally go, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Wow, and figuring it all out. So many blessings to everybody. Thank you so much for listening. And until the next time, lots of love. Bye for now. Bye.